Good morning. We are going up Mount Flora today. It's about 9:30 in the morning or so. Drove for just over an hour to get to the Hout Pass trailhead. It is an absolutely stunning day, as you can probably see behind me. Blue skies, not really a cloud in the sky, which is just gorgeous. And I'm gonna take you with me this morning to check out Mount Flora. Hopefully get some good views. We'll see what it's like. So just gone off the road. All Trails wanted me to stay on the road for a little bit longer. I think the road does some switchbacks. But saw this trail, so I'm gonna follow this and assume that it leads me the same way. Otherwise, well, just kind of gonna have to double back on myself, I guess. Yeah, not sure. Might just turn around and go back. But look at this view. I guess that's what happens sometimes if you try and be clever with the maps. Yeah, sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. So let's get back to the All Trails path and take it from there. And there's the road again, so I'm just gonna go up towards the right there to get back on trail. So Flora Peak actually sits along the Continental Divide Trail, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna go that way now, and if you look across, car park is just down there. Off we go, starting to head towards Flora Peak. Pretty exciting. Definitely breathing hard as well. So, sorry about that. But wow, this is just gorgeous. Yeah, pretty straightforward so far. I mean, you're going up, so that's hard work, but otherwise, wow, look at this. Wow. Just an absolute day for it. Ran into a lady who had lost her phone, and as I was walking up I did see that someone had kind of placed it just down the trail along the tree line, so hopefully she finds it there. Yeah, she was super chill about it. I don't know, I would be freaking out if I lost my phone on the trail. I'd just be like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? So yeah, you know, I guess yeah, she was a bit more relaxed, and hopefully she finds it.
The one I looked for, I climbed the stair that led me to
look at this. You can sit here. Wait. Nice. It is actually pretty nicely out of the wind, not gonna lie. So, yeah, might come here and have a little break on the way down. This is the Rocky Passage. At least that's what it's called on all trails. Just got a little bit of this rock formation. Kind of cool. A bit different to the rest of the path, which you can kind of see over here. Slowly approaching the peak of Mount Flora. I don't know if you can see all the people through the camera, but there's a handful coming up to the top here, which is pretty exciting. And here we are at the summit. Here we are, Flora Peak. So we're at the top of Mount Flora. Pretty stunning 360 views all around. Quite something. So we've got Breckenridge Peak behind me over there. And then I think that is Witter Peak. And then we've got Eva Peak and Parry Peak behind it. So yeah, it just keeps going and going and going. Absolutely incredible stuff. Just finished up lunch and gonna start heading back towards the trailhead. Usually I'm not such a fan of like out and back routes, just because I find them a little boring because you end up doing the same route twice kind of thing. But you know, with views like this to look back on, it's just absolutely glorious. Look at that. I mean, this is just an absolute glorious day. Glorious views. And start to see some of these clouds roll in. Not really too concerned about them. They look fairly harmless, you know. But yeah, it's always a good idea to keep an eye out on the weather in Colorado. So you never know how quickly things might change, and especially with being above the tree line here, you know, better to just be mindful of clouds and changing weather. There's quite a few of these like little plants. They're kind of changing color with the season, I think. sort of turn this sort of fiery red color. You can see it really well over here. So I'm wondering if this is why it's called Mount Flora. It's something I will have to Google. These trail runners still haven't started running yet. So we're on the same pace. I'm wondering if they will start running. Who knows? And they're off. So I didn't quite manage to catch up with them. So I overtook the trail runners. In the background, there's this yellow sort of spot over there. Those are, I think, the aspen trees all changing color. You can see those aspens really well from this view over here. Just gorgeous with the changing colors and the changing light as well. Well, I'm almost back at the sign just over there. That kind of turns off to Mount Flora Trail. So yeah, last little bit to get to the car, and honestly, great hike. So beautiful, really easy to get to. The trail is like super clear, like well laid out. You can't really go off trail, and then the views from Mount Flora are just beautiful, absolutely stunning, and especially on a day like today, sort of mid-September, and yeah, just crisp, cool, and glorious, really. So yeah, can recommend. You know, beautiful spot. As said, easy to get to. So if you do make it, let me know what you think of it, and yeah, drop a comment, something like that. And I hope you enjoyed coming with me to climb up Mount Flora, and I'll catch you next time.